This is week 11 for Andrew Sports Institute Hockey Sense videos, and this week we're actually going to look at the exact same clips we looked at in week 10, but we're going to flip our minds and look at it from a defensive perspective. So last week we looked at creating offense on 2-on-1s, and this week we're going to look at defending 2-on-1s. So a few questions to consider. Question number one, what is the most dangerous play for a goalie? And you'll remember back in one of the earlier weeks, we talked about plays in goal scoring, especially plays that cross what they call the Royal Road, which is that little imaginary line down the center of the ice. And so those plays, those lateral plays where the goalie has to move side to side, are very, very dangerous for the goalie. Other things to consider, and we looked at this last week, is which way the players shoot, both the player with the puck and the player without. And that's going to play into the small differences in how we might play a couple different 2-on-1 scenarios. So the thing that we normally hear is when to play a 2-on-1 is stay in the middle and take the pass away. And that's true. If the player with the puck shoots, and that's the goaltender's save to make, don't let that player make a pass across that midline, especially for a quick shot on net, as that's what's very dangerous, is those lateral plays. But we're going to look at a little bit more specific, a few different scenarios. So scenario number one, we talked about two players who have their sticks on the inside of the ice. So both players are dangerous. We have a one-timer option over here, and we have a player who has the puck in the middle. And as you'll remember last week, we talked about how that changes the angle for the goaltender. So in this clip here is the example. You can see now the stick's on the inside. This defenseman is overplaying the puck carrier right now and giving up way too much space for a pass to be made. So you can see there, the pass is made, and a one-timer for a pretty easy goal. That defenseman should be more in the middle of the ice with his stick out in front, forcing this player here to take the shot. Now, we want to make sure we don't overplay the guy without the puck either. So if this defenseman, if we imagined he shifted over and was way over here, this player here would just have a mini breakaway. He would skate in and have lots of room to go in on the goaltender. So we want to have that happy medium where we're staying in the middle, forcing the puck carrier to shoot from as bad of an angle as possible while making sure that no passes get across that midline that we talked about earlier in the Hockey Sense series. Scenario number two, the puck carrier has the puck on the outside and the other player is in a one-timer position. So if you'll remember from last week, all that means is this player with the puck here that I'm drawing a square around, he has a worse angle on the net. So we will let him shoot the puck and make sure that the goaltender lines up with that, knowing that we as defensemen have the pass taken away. So here's a clip. The D is in pretty good position. You can see his stick is on the ice. Okay, his head's on a swivel. He knows where the puck carrier is. He knows where the guy without the puck is. And he's going to actually use a tactic, which is a drop. If timed well, it's a very, very good tactic. But the challenge is to be able to time it well. So if he times this drop perfectly, the pass is taken away and this player shoots from right here, which is a pretty bad angle. The problem in this clip is he actually drops a little bit too early. So he drops too early and gives that player time to walk around and make a pass. So if you're going to use the drop tactic, make sure your timing is very, very good. The next scenario, two players, both with the sticks on the outside. We talked about it from an offensive perspective. Chances are this player is going to drive the net a little bit harder on his forehand side. So D, we have to be aware of that. And same as the last scenario, this shooter is not as dangerous with the puck on the outside. So we can give them that shot. So you see a clip here. The D is in the middle. Good positioning. His stick, one hand on the stick. He's got it in the lane. But right there, he overcommits and allows that pass to be made. So if he just holds his stick right here and doesn't try to poke check the puck. So right here, he's good. Pass is taken away. And right there, he tries to poke check instead of letting this player shoot the puck from here, which the goaltender should have. We're going to look at scenario number 4. The puck carrier now has the puck on the inside. This player is probably going to drive the net because he's on his strong side. So the only thing to be aware of here is we want to make sure that we don't give this player, like we talked about in one of the earlier examples, that mini breakaway to the net. So don't overplay the pass too much. We want to make sure that he stays wide to take away his angle as much as possible. So here we see overplaying the puck carrier, allowing an easy pass with the net drive. What we want is this one, we really have to hold that middle. If we get caught overplaying over here, the pass, then this player here, in this case McDavid, pretty good player, skates in on a mini breakaway, and that's a tough play for the goalie. So we want to make sure we really hold the middle, try to force him to take a shot from outside the dots while also taking away that middle and taking away this net drive pass that we ended up seeing in the clip.